All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Punch It Chewie podcast. If this is your first time here, I am StarGrl, and this is Isabella.
Hello.
And we are happy to be here. It's been we've missed a few episodes.
A few.
With good reason.
Yeah.
With good reason. We've been busy with StarGrl magazine, which we will be talking about in this episode.
Yay.
Because, congrats, by the way.
Thank you.
We'll get back to that. So, yes, we've been busy with StarGrl. We were at Emerald City Comic Con, which we will talk about as well. We have been fucking obsessed with Star Wars Unlimited.
Understatement
of the millennia. Jesus.
Before we film this podcast, after we film this podcast, it will be
unlimited.
That's what they were doing all day.
Yeah. To unlimited and beyond. Okay. All right.
I wish my bank account was unlimited.
Yeah. I wish it was synonymous with. Oh my God. No. Okay, but real talk though, we've missed you guys. We've missed this. It's felt really weird.
Yeah.
I feel like I have not gone to confession for I haven't done that in years.
Well, actually.
When a good Catholic, Yeah. That's how they feel.
What?
Is what I mean. Huh?
You haven't what?
Gone to confession.
Unfucking believable.
I don't know. That took a weird religious turn that I didn't mean it to take. But what I mean is it's felt weird not recording.
Yeah. We kind of center our schedule around the podcast.
Yeah, really.
Because luckily we have flexible schedules.
Yeah.
But when we don't record the podcast, it feels weird.
It's like, who the fuck are we?
Yeah. Who are we without this
what
super
is this?
Bizarre, random ass podcast?
Exactly. And here you guys are with us. And we appreciate it.
Yes.
All right. Well, we have a crazy episode ahead of us. We hope you're excited because we definitely are. And let's open up the episode. We got an opening clip that I saved here a while ago.
Here we go.
But yeah.
The worst moment for me was the very end of this whole big Star Wars trilogy. I deliver the baby. Who is it I deliver? It's... I deliver Luke Skywalker, right? To Uncle Owen and Aunt Peru.
Hold on. Have you seen your films?
Yeah.
Aunt Peru.
It is difficult to follow. Yeah. So I arrived on set to deliver the baby, right? And I had some friends there. And I said, come on, this is a big moment. I'm delivering Luke Skywalker to Uncle Peru, Aunt Peru, and Uncle Owen. I'm delivering, it's a big moment, this. Come and see. So I walked down and set, my mates are behind the monitors there with George and whatever. And there's a green box like this, just like this bit, right? And it's green, and the whole set is green. And I come on with a plastic baby wrapped in a towel. And I'm like this, I arrived on a lizard or something. I went, where's my thing? Where's the thing I arrive on? And they went, there it is. But I had to get off it and stuff. So this is what I had to do. With my friends watching and George there, I was like this.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That's funny.
We're fine. We're all fine here now. Thank you. How are you?
I got you first. Woo! Bro, I haven't heard that in a minute.
Right?
Oh my God. I love the clips of Ewan being fucking like a crackhead.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's more. You want to?
Yeah, let's keep watching.
Yeah.
It didn't move or anything. There was no gimbal. I went like this, and then I had to go like this. Oh. I went over and gave them the baby, right? And I gave them the baby to Uncle Peru, Aunt Peru, Uncle Owen, and Aunt Peru was on a big hill there, a green mound.
Yeah, it's waving.
And she gives a wee look to Uncle Owen, and then I hear George's from the background going, "Look at the moons! Look at the moons!" And everyone goes like this because no one knows where the are the moons. And then I'm walking back to my block. And I didn't know if he'd turned round or not, you know, so I just got back on and I went like that.
Oh my god. I love that.
Dude, I fucking love you. And oh my god.
I've never seen that.
No, right?
That's cool.
No, it's funny. I hadn't seen it either, but it looks like it's a little older.
Yeah.
You know,
A couple years back.
I'm delivering Luke Skywalker to Uncle Peru, Aunt Peru, and Uncle Owen.
That's still the best one.
Yeah, that's the
The
best one.
scream.
That and it's fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi. Okay, so speaking of, and maybe one of these should have been the opening clip, but I mean, it was like hot shit the moment I found it.
Okay.
But now since it's been a month,
It's irrelevant.
it's not irrelevant. It's still funny as fuck, and like I love it.
Okay.
But I literally found this stuff right before it like blew up on Twitter.
Okay.
And right, well, obviously before it like blew up on Instagram, because it was everywhere on Twitter first.
Yeah.
And then on Instagram, but the Cerveza Cristal stuff.
Oh my god.
So I don't know if
okay.
you guys have seen this shit. But
Against their will, probably.
Against your will, most likely. But my god, it's been hilarious. So this was the first tweet. I think this is the one that went viral. Because 269K likes and all those fucking retweets. But okay, so my favorite part of this shit, of the whole Cerveza Cristal meme, is that like it's always been there.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
it's just a recently discovered thing.
Yeah.
But it's always been there from the very beginning. It's been there.
That's crazy.
It was just like waiting for us to find it again, like a
Yeah.
fucking lost treasure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like now it's just like people are finding all these different like clips from the fucking. So if you guys don't know what the hell I'm talking about, pretty much in Chile they aired on TV like the Star Wars movies.
Yeah.
Right. And they played them without any ad breaks. But the one like loophole, I guess, or I guess it must have been like some sort of exclusivity
probably
agreement with Cerveza Cristal, that they could only play their ads during these fucking movies, right? And I don't know. I do not know the full story. So like don't fucking quote me on it. But that's what it seems like, right? Like what other explanation is there?
Yeah.
Because pretty much what they did is instead of having ad breaks, they full on film like what they made the ads part of the movie.
It's like they added an additional scene to the movie.
Yeah.
With the ad.
It's like a product placement.
Yes.
But it's okay. Here's the thing. I can't even say it's so badly done because it's kind of flawless.
Yeah.
It's kind of flawless.
Yeah.
So Chuck, have you seen these? Mm-mm. You haven't seen them?
God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
These are fucking great. Okay, I'll put on the first one.
You fought in the Clone Wars? Yes. I was once a Jedi Knight, the same as your father.
I wish I'd known him.
He was the best star pilot in the galaxy. And a cunning warrior. I understand you've become quite a good pilot yourself. And he was a good friend. Which reminds me, I have something here for you. No. Your father wanted you to have it.
Wait, what? You're joking.
Dead ass. Dead ass.
It's such a serious moment, and
Yes.
they just fucking turn it into an ad.
It's insane.
You want to watch it again? I'll fucking put it again. Not the whole thing.
It's pretty seamless,
It's
dude.
pretty fucking seamless. That's all I'm saying.
I love the Emperor one.
Yeah, just wait.
Your father wanted you to have this.
The fuck? The song and everything in the middle of
Dude.
It's
How
so good.
great is... Okay, so this is just... There's just one. You want to see more?
The tip of the iceberg, dude.
Okay.
Safe from your friend.
Oh, come on. Pause. So, okay. So, this is one from episode 6. This shit. Oh, my God.
My favorite one.
Yeah. I assure you, we are quite safe from your friends here.
Your overconfidence is your weakness.
Your faith in your friends is yours.
It is pointless to resist, my son.
No.
Oh my god.
And then the fucking scene just keeps playing. That's it.
Yeah, dude.
I
it's
love
just-
that it was recorded and then rewound. Like you can tell that the
Yeah.
clip he's dropping the beer, but like they played it in reverse.
Yeah.
So
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
he's using the force.
Dude, there's so fucking many. Because, like, how many ad breaks are there supposed to be? Oh, no.
Wow, you
Okay,
ruined it.
No, I didn't.
Tell me why I can't. No, there is no why. Nothing more will I teach you today. Clear your mind of questions.
Oh,
What? That's it.
in the tree? In the trees of Dagobah.
It's like a jump scare.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. These are, like, I love it because it's, who knows how many there actually are out there.
Oh my god. Like the
'Cause
ones
it's
they
3
didn't
movies.
use.
There's 3 movies.
Yeah.
Or at least if they only played the originals. But I think this
Yeah.
came out in, like, 2003.
I love
like, this happened in
I
2003.
absolutely love
So,
this.
there could be prequel ones.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my god.
So I don't know, but let's just say, for the sake of argument, is just for the original trilogy.
You know what they should have done?
What?
They should have done that for all the Pepsi ads they did in the
Oh
during the prequel
my
era,
God.
because they was like,
Yeah.
it was
but that's,
Pepsi,
like-
everything, KFC, and like it would
Yeah.
have been a funny like, but also they don't want to acknowledge it because they don't encourage this because it's not approved by Lucasfilm.
Yeah. All right.
But
Is this
it's
another
funny.
one?
Kid, I've flown from one side of this galaxy to the other. I've seen a lot of strange stuff, but I've never seen anything to make me believe there's one all-powerful force controlling everything. There's no mystical energy field controls my destiny.
Oh. The way he's like playing with it.
Dude, that was weird. That was weird. That
Why is he
was fucking
stroking
weird.
it?
Dude, look at that shit.
It's like
He's just.
caressing it.
That was strange.
I love that he's just like. It looks like he's about to shoot him.
Yeah. Yeah, like he's
But he
gonna
pulls
take
out
out
a-
a blaster.
A beer.
Controls my destiny.
Nobody controls my destiny.
Kid, I've flown.
I love it.
Dude, they're fucking great. They're fucking great.
That's amazing.
Oh my god. Someone found. Sorry, the light is blocking. I think there's one. This was my favorite. I saved this one specifically because I fucking lost my shit. Oh my god. This. Fucking Twitter. Nothing works, man. Okay.
Obi on the Death Star.
Yeah.
This looks like it was filmed on a potato.
Yeah.
Oh!
Stop. Oh my god.
That was the most random one.
That cooler right next to the fucking switch.
It's like, ooh! A treasure.
I love that it's all Obi-Wan too.
Yeah.
It's all of them are
Yeah,
Obi-Wan.
they're like, he's an old
They're
wise
making
man.
sure he's of age of drinking.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, Luke is 19. He can't drink. Oh my god. So now you're all fucking caught up.
I love that. I hope we find more.
Yeah, me too. All right. We've been stalling enough, I guess.
Stalling?
Stalling enough.
About what?
Stalling? Who's stalling?
Me?
Who's
Stalling?
Me?
I'm not stalling.
You're okay. So, do you want to
talk about StarGrl?
Yes.
You use your words.
You're looking at the same thing I'm looking at.
Oh, I didn't know that was our agenda.
Yeah, well, kind of.
Okay.
The same every time.
It's been a while. Okay.
It has been a while.
We're getting back into the groove.
I'll give you that. It has been a while. Okay.
So.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's been a pretty crazy last couple of weeks. We launched StarGrl's first issue on March 8th.
Yep.
And I'll rewind a little bit. So, obviously we came up with this idea in like December, and then January we like announced that we were going to do a magazine, but we weren't really sure like when the first issue would come out, right? Because it's a lot of work and there's a lot of like moving pieces, and it's a big collaborative effort.
Yeah.
So like scheduling and all that was like tricky. But we were able to put together our first issue for March 8th, barely. So we went to Seattle, which was really fun. But we had not really started actually designing the issue until we got back.
Let me just preface this
So-
with I've never been closer to death
Yeah.
than when we finished the issue number 1.
So it took like 2 months to plan all like the segments and have all the writers do everything, photographers, photo shoots, all that. So we knew what was going on which page and everything, but Erikel had to design from absolutely nothing outside of a color palette and fonts, 100 pages of a digital magazine. And he did it in like 5 days. So big round of applause to my art team of 1.
Thank you.
Erikel.
Thank you. I do appreciate it.
And you did an amazing job. So it's not just, don't think that it was all rushed and it wasn't good.
No.
It does not look like he did it.
Look, I will
as
say
quickly as he
this.
did.
I will say this. My best work comes when I procrastinate.
It's true.
And when it's like I have no option whether like it has to come out good.
You know why
what I mean?
though? Because you're not second guessing yourself.
Oh no.
You don't have time to look at it and be like, you know what? Actually, I don't like that.
No, yeah. I think, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Because like that whole 103 pages.
Yeah.
Not including cover.
Yeah.
I was just like, fuck it. Like I was like, yeah, that looks great. Like I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna, you know.
It came out really nice.
I won't. No lie, I kind of blacked out.
Really?
I kind of just like because I was too stressed. I was too anxious to be like second guessing shit.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's got to happen. I only have so much time.
Yeah, and he didn't sleep the last like 3 days.
Yeah, no, I didn't sleep. I'm telling you, I was in halfway between our realm and the spirit realm.
He was Gary at the end of that race. the snail. You can slow down now, Gary. He literally woke up and he was like, I saved it to an Excel. And I was like, what? And he was like, huh? And I was like, were you dreaming about exporting something?
Yeah.
And he was like, I don't know. So even when he did sleep, it was still design on the mind.
It was rough.
But it turned out amazing. You did an amazing job, and I'm not just saying that because you're my husband.
I appreciate it.
We could not have done it without you.
Thank you.
And
we fucking literally.
literally. But yeah, we have a 10-page preview for free on our Patreon. So if you want to check it out, you can see a few sneak peeks at a couple of the articles and some of like the photos and stuff. And then you can also purchase the full issue on our website, on our store. And it's over 100 pages. It's really, really cool. I could not have wished for it to like turn out any better. We got to do a full article about Mos Eisley in Orlando. We did our campaign photo shoot and like Disney Bound article with the group that I was talking about before. We had cosplay in there. We had model building in there, music, a bunch of stuff, which I was just so happy that people were excited and wanted to be a part of it. Because like, you know, I could have done it by myself, but I really want StarGrl to be a community-based project, and I wanted to represent the people that are reading it. So I tried really hard to kind of curate it in a way that we had a little bit of everything. And we're still going to add stuff. Like, we didn't really have a lot of anime in there, so I definitely want to add anime and other stuff like that.
Well,
but
there's going to be some I won't disclose, but there's going to be some anime in the next issue.
Yes. So
some anime love.
Super excited about that. We have our first cover girl was Jen Marie, which I'm pretty sure anyone that listens to our podcast knows who Anakin and his angel are. And if you don't, definitely check her out. She's been blogging about Star Wars for over 20 years. So she's like an OG Star Wars fan, blogger.
Shit you not, around the same time Cerveza Cristal came out, pretty much. Like, those ads were circulating.
Just saying.
That's how OG Jen Marie is.
She's an absolute sweetheart. She's one of the most positive. Oh my god, you just had to. She's one of the sweetest girls in the community. She's super positive and encouraging and welcoming to anyone that wants to be a part of the Star Wars fandom. So it was a dream come true to have her be our first cover girl, because she really encompasses what I want for StarGrl, which is like the opposite of gatekeeping, right? I want everyone to feel welcome and feel like, oh, I could maybe check out this other fandom that maybe I don't really know anything about, but I want to. So again, everything's about community. So yeah, she was a sweetheart. I loved working with her, and we did a full interview and photo shoot with her. And then we've planned our next issue, and we've booked our next cover girl. And right before we started filming, I booked the studio for that photo shoot and interview. So we're already working on the second issue, which is really exciting. So yeah, I'm really excited for our next issue. It's going to be a lot of work, but we have an amazing team of writers and photographers and contributors. And I just want to say thank you to everyone who's already purchased an issue and left like kind words. This is like my little baby, my passion project. And it's been so well received that I just dream come true. So yeah, it's been really awesome. And I can't wait to see like where it goes. Yeah,
me too. No, it's going to be, it already is awesome. And no, like you said, I think this first issue came out really, really cool. Where we got really, really fortunate with the team that we got to get, we were able to put together, and the people that, all the writers did an incredible job. The art submissions were awesome. Yeah. The, all the interviewees, I guess, were very interesting, and like, you could tell they had fun with their, with the interview and their answers, and it was awesome. It was really, really cool. I'm really excited for issue number 2. I think now that people have a good taste of what StarGrl is and what it's going to be, there's going to be a lot more people excited for issue number 2. Yeah,
for sure. Because it was definitely like, until launch, it was essentially an idea, right? Yeah. So it's like we were doing all the promotion and talking about it and like trying to get people excited, but it's like they really weren't gonna know until they actually read the magazine. Yeah. But I think what we were trying to portray came across. So that's very fulfilling from an artistic standpoint, right? Because you can have an idea or like a vision for something, but sometimes it can be tricky trying to make it, I guess.
Yeah, well, that's the hardest part. You can have an idea, and it can be as vivid and as detailed as possible.
Yeah.
But if you don't fucking do anything, it's not gonna happen. So it's like, that's I still can't believe we did it.
I know, it doesn't feel real.
I still can't believe we did it. I mean, it almost killed me, but
well, you'll have more time this time.
I fucking better.
You will.
And Silva said he'd help, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, there we go. At least it's recorded now.
Yeah, so. It's proof.
Verbal contracts.
Hey, but he's gonna be talking about something he loves. So it's not work. It's fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna be developing more of my also social presence.
That's right. Okay.
Finally.
Right. Okay. We did talk about this.
I've dabbled before.
Okay.
Dabbled and was very successful.
Dabbled is a fucking understatement. Okay, this motherfucker. If you guys don't know, and if TikTok is still up by the time this comes out,
if it isn't banned by Congress,
head over to TikTok and follow Magic with Manny. Pretty much that was this fool's
persona.
Handle. Yeah, his
persona.
His persona.
He's a blue bully.
His alter ego.
Yeah.
No, this is who he is at all times.
Who's your number one fan again, Michael?
Michael. Yeah.
He's gonna be so happy about this.
Happy.
Yeah.
My homie.
Not Silva.
Yeah. Not
Totally
Silva hyping himself up.
Hey, I need a light with an M. It's like, come to my aid.
Oh
my god, like
a bat signal.
Like a bat signal.
Oh
for
my
Michael.
God.
Which, by the way, we love you, Michael. Thank you for being here with us, and all of our listeners. We love you all.
Yes.
But yeah, all right. We're sidetracking. We're sidetracking. What I was saying is Magic with Manny on TikTok. If you are into trading card games like we are, and we've been talking about shit, right?
A little bit.
Before Unlimited, we were super, or still are, but also I don't know what I'm saying, but we're really into Magic the Gathering as well.
Yes.
Him, like way more.
Yeah.
Because Manny has severe ADHD, so he has to channel it in a healthy way.
Yeah, or fixate on something.
Or fixate on something. So in a game where there's an unlimited amount of possibilities and cards
and combos
and fucking all that shit, you can see where he fucking excels.
Yes. Photographic memory.
Freaking encyclopedia of cards in his head.
Yeah.
So I convinced him back then to start his I said, just fucking make TikToks about your fucking magic shit, right? Like your unhinged thoughts and fucking humor, right? And he did. This motherfucker posted 5 videos?
Yeah,
5 videos. And with those 5, he grew to 500 followers, right? Which is good.
Yeah.
Which is good. And one of them went super viral, but then the audio, they turned the audio off, and that's
so
what kind of killed it.
I hate that.
But whatever, right? It's still got
3K video plays.
Yeah, it grew to 20-something thousand after that. Dude, it's at a shit ton amount of views.
I don't even know.
So he grew to 500 views or followers, and then he stopped posting.
Yeah.
And then grew to 1,000 followers without posting.
I hate him actually.
And I'm like, dude, just post.
You're buying the packs, you're playing the games, just record it.
I told him, what if
record it?
I'm like, look, you're one of the only people doing this. Obviously, there are other MTG TikTokers, right? But not that many.
No, it's actually
really not that many. It's not that big of a community on TikTok. So I was like, dude, just fucking post. Who knows? What if you blow up? What if he was already doing really well with and look, I love him. So it's, yes, you might think he's a little biased, but I also fucking hate him, and I'll tell him if something is shit. Yeah, I'll tell him. And dude,
it's a love-hate relationship.
It's a love-hate relationship. And his videos are actually funny. Like they're actually there's this one that I will never get over, and every time I hear that song, I think of him.
Break my foot.
Oh my god.
Like, so he made one fucking video with that song, and it was actually a really funny like premise, the joke, everything executed perfectly. I applaud you. It was good stuff. So like. I was a personal fan is what I'm saying. So I'm like, fuck you for not posting. Bring it back. Yeah.
Especially now that all we're talking about is trading card games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to switch up the name because we're broadening our horizons, right?
Yep.
With Star Wars Unlimited.
Yeah.
And you guys can be my witness. I dove in head first.
Yeah. Oh,
legit.
just a little bit. Okay, wait, you gotta start at the beginning.
Okay. Beginning of what?
His buying spree, because this is not day one.
First of all, zoom into that pack.
I'll zoom in. But pretty much, we bought.
Holy shit.
So we got. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so actually, I don't think you guys. We haven't talked about this either on the show because, again, a month. But Asmodee and Fantasy Flight sent us a PR package for Star Wars Unlimited, and we completely flipped out. We almost shit our pants. I did shit my pants.
That was very nice of them.
Thank you. I probably shouldn't be so foul in thanking you. Thank you.
He was really excited.
I was very excited. I'm still very excited. I still can't believe it happened. But anyway, thank you, Asmodee, Fantasy Flight. They sent us a PR package with the starter decks, deck boxes, card sleeves, all the little tokens that are like sold out everywhere. Two playmats. It was the Darth Vader playmat, and then like the 2-player playmat, that this huge one that they've been using for like all the like events that they go to, and that was really, really cool. There was something else.
Packs.
Oh, some packs. Yeah, some loose packs. So it was really, really cool.
Yeah.
Which, thank you again. Honestly, like that's probably one of the coolest like PR things we've ever gotten.
Yes, I'm very generous.
Very, very generous. So we got that, and then won the game. And Emerald City Comic Con, each of us got a pre-release kit.
Yeah.
So a box with it came with. Each one came with 6 packs, a deck box, and then like tokens and stuff. Actually, I bought 2, and then we bought.
Yes. I got 3 that weekend.
One that we opened, and then 2 that we kept closed to open on camera. Which that video should be up now if you guys want to go check it out, along with the unboxing of the PR kit that we were sent. So both of those are really fun. So go check them out. They're on this channel. So we got a few things, right? So we got the PR thing, the 3 pre-release kits, and then the day of the release, we went and we bought 1 booster box.
Yeah.
Because we're also on a budget because we're traveling for shows right now, ordering pins and products and stuff like that. Trying to eat. But I wanted to go ham, ham. But it'll come. Maybe after WonderCon.
Depends on how we do, but
we'll see. But yeah, so then by that time, I think Silva, how many boxes had you already bought?
I bought the day of release on Friday. I bought 3 and the precons and the 2-player.
Yeah, so Silva got 3 booster boxes with 24 packs each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 booster boxes and the starter set.
Just a little taste.
All right.
That was him saying, I'm going to see if I like the game.
Yeah.
That was him and depending on that, a little teaser. And then from there,
From the time of this recording, that was exactly 1 week ago.
Yeah.
What did you do today?
I went to a game store. I tripped and my credit card flung through my hand, and I ended up purchasing 6 boxes.
Boxes.
6 boxes.
Not packs.
6 boxes.
Boxes.
That's round 1.
Yeah.
Let's do some math here. 6 times 24.
Well, you just zoom in on that fucking photo.
Okay. So this is already.
So this was
with,
this afternoon.
Oh, it was 6 boxes, and we split 1 box.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh no, it was 6
no,
total.
it's split 1 box, and you opened 5.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Okay, so here's already after our half box that we split.
Ooh, the bib.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did get a.
He's so ugly, but that's cool.
So, so this is the damage after half a box each.
That's nuts, bro.
Half a box each, and these are to be opened.
So when you go to like a game store and you see like the little pop-up box that has booster packs in it, that's what those are.
That's it.
That's what the retailers buy.
Yeah, that's what
and put
that's
up
what,
as merchandise.
Yeah, that's what Target will open, and then they're like, how many packs do you want?
Yeah,
and
Silva's like,
take
I might as well open my own game store because it would be cheaper to do that and get them at wholesale cost.
Yeah. And you know what I heard?
Bundle purchases.
Bundle and save.
And you want to know what I heard for 3 hours?
What? Oh. My God. Was he in the zone?
Dude. Oh, do you want to see?
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to see?
You recorded me? Oh,
okay.
That's embarrassing.
So, that's us. Right, there I am, looking like a hobo. Or, sorry, a transient. I'm sorry.
My God.
So Silva pulled a showcase.
Nice.
Cheer it.
Nice.
Look at that.
That's a beautiful card.
Right? Yeah. Beautiful fucking card.
One of those are supposed to pop up
every
12 boxes.
Yeah,
apparently that's
12,
the ratio.
Yeah, so these are right now. These are the rarest unlimited cards in the entire series. Pretty much, I think only the leaders have them right now.
Yeah,
I think it's only the leaders. I could be wrong, but the Boba Fett's going for like $500 and something.
That's crazy.
The Chirrut is actually the cheapest.
Yeah.
It's like 150 right now.
Yeah.
That's still nuts.
Or
like this game's been out for a week.
Yeah, a week, bro. So I just want a Boba Fett.
Yeah.
That's all. Like I don't care.
That's everybody
for
else.
as long as I play this game, I don't care what the fuck I get.
It's
as long as I get a Boba Fett, I'm good. I'm good. Fett. I got my Vader promo from Gen Con. I'm good.
You did.
I just need a Boba Fett showcase, and I'm good. I'm fine.
No disintegrations.
No disintegrations. But yeah, so I opened the pack, but it's Silva's.
Thank you for the good juju.
Yeah, did you scream?
I was like, it's actually a funny story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I open it and I'm like, dude, and he's like, don't fucking do that to me, bro.
Yeah, dude. I was in the zone, and I was like, I know. I was expecting it because I would have done it too. You know,
want to see him?
I saw something cool.
You want to see what he was like?
Oh my God, you got it,
dude. I was hermiting, dude.
This was.
Dude, I'm so hunched over
off.
For 3 hours. This was Silva for 3 hours.
in the zone.
Look at him.
That's Nirvana for
Question,
Silva.
Erico, isn't that the quietest you've ever seen?
I've never.
Besides eating?
I've never. Yeah.
Silva did not stop talking. He still talks when he eats.
Yeah.
True. Not unless it's tacos, bro.
Yeah, true.
No, yeah.
If it's tacos, quiet.
Tacos, he'll shut his fucking mouth for tacos.
Are we getting some after the
Dude. Oh, what is this? This is him realizing he just bought 6 boxes.
Oh, I love this little like vlog of you guys. You guys should do more vlogs.
That's what we were saying.
I love this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my presentation.
Wow, that was amazing.
I hope you let me buy more packs.
Your birthday?
Hey, birthday's coming up.
Is coming up.
My birthday is coming up.
So
on the 19th.
You old hag.
Ask me about it after your birthday.
Okay. That's fair.
He just wants to get in recording.
He's like, if I don't get these for my birthday, I'm gonna throw a BF.
A BF.
But even you guys have done some damage. Like you guys have some really good decks. I mean,
thank you.
The viewers get to see them right now.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'm still working on mine, but now I know what I'm doing.
There you go.
So I have.
Erica?
All right, who do you have?
So I have Princess Leia. It started as a Hera deck that was green, white, blue.
Yes.
And I wasn't crazy about her as a leader, so I switched her out for Leia because Leia is dirty. And I'm going to change it from blue to red because red is more aggro and it does a lot more damage. And Leia's like special ability is that she can attack. Well, a rebel unit can attack twice per turn,
which is nasty.
So you get two turns. So yeah, I'm still working on it, but now I know what I want to do because we went to play
on Tuesday,
like our
local showdown.
Yeah. And I got whooped, which is fine because that's how you learn. But yeah, I saw how other people were playing with her as a leader, and
actually,
I was like,
you got a crazy win against someone named Bai.
Yeah, I dunked on,
mopped the floor
on
Bai. That fool.
I think he left the store.
Yeah, he didn't even show up. He didn't even show up. He just rage quit, I guess.
Shut up. Anyways, who's your leader?
The Grand Admiral himself. So this Grand Admiral Thrawn deck. It started off as a yellow, black, green deck because usually in Magic I play like a lot of ramp, a lot of green,
a lot of stompy,
a lot of big boys and like
dinos.
Yeah. So I was like, I don't know. I just kind of felt the pull to green, and because green and unlimited also has the only two like ramp cards, and if you don't know what I mean by ramp, it's just like you get to put more resources down per turn.
You need resources to play cards.
Exactly. So that's kind of why I was drawn to it, and also there were some other cards that I felt like worked pretty well with it, but I don't know. I feel like, well, I do know. When we went again, so we both got our asses kicked on Tuesday. Actually, Silva too.
Yeah,
so he's got it. All of us. It just didn't. The cards that I put in, like the green cards, just didn't use Thrawn's ability.
The synergy wasn't there.
Yeah, the synergy wasn't there, and like Thrawn's ability could be made nastier if using blue instead of green. Yeah. So that's exactly what I did.
You should have known.
I should have known.
He's blue.
I should have known.
He's literally blue.
Blue. So I switched out all the green. I put in all the blue, and I have like barely any ground units. Pretty much what I'm doing is I'm focusing all of my attention on ships and space units.
Almost like a orbital.
Almost like an admiral would. Yeah.
You're keeping it lore accurate.
I'm keeping it lore accurate. Well, that's what's crazy about this game is it's actually very accurate to what the characters themselves would do.
Yeah.
And all of the mechanics are very much true to the character, which is weird. It's like it's weird because I'm sure it's the same way with Magic. Where it's like, oh, that's something Garuk would do, but I don't know what the fuck Garuk would do.
Okay,
I don't know what like Chandra would do. You know, like I know what the fuck Thrawn would do.
Yeah.
And he would like shut your shit down before you even know what's going on.
True.
And that's exactly what he does.
Yeah.
So yeah, I pretty much did like half of my deck is ships, and then the other half is like just shutting shit down.
Yeah, control events. Yeah, shutting down.
Yeah.
And usually I don't like playing control in Magic. Because I just feel like... I
ruined it for him.
Yeah, he ruined it for me.
Bully.
Yeah, fucking asshole. But I feel like there's a balance because I'm only shutting your shit down if you have ground units.
Yeah.
Because that's the distinction between Magic and Unlimited, is that Magic, there's just one board state.
Yeah.
In Unlimited, there's two. There's ground and space. And so, like, I guess that's why I don't really feel as bad for shutting people down,
because they can still do other stuff.
Nerfed, right? Like in a way.
Yeah, like I don't have any ground units.
Yeah,
I have like maybe one.
You have a weakness.
I have a weakness, but I have
stuff
in play so that if you do flood the ground,
you get
space,
stalled.
I stall the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's.
I think that's what I really like about this game too. Is like it feels a lot more strategic.
Yeah.
And I like
Really
the
is.
way that the cards resolve and
Yeah.
like how the turns are, because in this game it's you do one thing and then your opponent does one thing.
Each
You
do one
one
action.
thing. You each do one action. In Magic, someone's turn can literally be 20 minutes long.
Yeah.
As long as they have the mana or their cards trigger something else, which is what he does with his
Or if
green
you have
deck.
omniscience
Yeah.
and
Just
what,
play your
what
shit
else
for
is
free.
it? Yeah, you play your shit for free.
Yeah.
And mutate.
Exactly. So, and obviously that game is what 30 years old
Oh,
now.
yeah,
So there's been how many sets
Since
and cards and
1993.
yeah. So and I'm sure, you know, Unlimited is going to get there, right?
Yeah.
Each set's going to be more complex, but I just like the play style and that you feel really engaged. With Magic, I can kind of like get bored or be like, okay, like whose turn is it, or like but with this play style, you don't lose track of what's happening because it's one and
you're
one.
not like sitting out until you're
No.
like, okay, when is it my turn? No, it's like exactly. It's just
and
back to
and
back
it
to back
also
to back
makes
to
it
back.
more interesting because there's anything can happen.
Yeah.
You know, if it's like you're waiting for someone to finish their turn, it's like they're doing all these things. Well, now you can only respond with one thing.
Yeah.
But if you're going
exactly.
toe to toe, the outcome can change at any point.
Yeah. No, and this game is
Yeah.
very much toe to toe the whole
Yeah.
time. The whole time it's I feel like they made it a point to make the game feel like you're not left out.
Yeah, they did.
Even if you're playing. Like
Yeah.
because you can be playing and feel left out.
Yeah.
Like in Magic when you play this fool.
Yeah.
Or
I'm
people
gonna
who
do
play
this
blue.
and this and this and this, and then it's gonna trigger this. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, the
this and
cascading
this
thing.
and this and this.
Cascade.
And the fucking when you leave the board state and levitate and whatever and
Oh,
come
yeah.
back. What is that?
just blinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know, it's like
Different-
Yeah.
to
Well,
various predictions.
to be fair, don't talk too much shit because Unlimited could get there.
no, I know,
Yeah.
I know. Eventually,
No, but
yeah.
I think even if it does get there with nasty shit like that,
yeah,
it's gonna be it's still gonna be you'll still be able to deal with it because it's okay. You done your action, my turn.
Yeah.
My action.
it's
your
like you
action,
have
my
a
action.
chance to win.
Yeah.
It's anyone's game,
Yeah.
which is honestly very impressive. I think to the game developers
I mean, that's
and like
kind of how war is.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
Kinda
very
how
fluid though. I
you
think that's
know?
what I was trying to say. It's
Yeah.
really fluid.
Yeah.
Every game, it does come down. It does come down to the minute detail. Even something as crazy as you could have played your deck exactly how you should have, but probably on turn 3, it's because I didn't take initiative.
literally.
Which that's another thing.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Initiative.
because of that can turn
Yeah.
the table.
Well, yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
You have to
Because
be.
you were greedy and it's like, I'll attack with my action instead of taking it.
Yeah, and I was telling Chuck
Yeah.
this is that
Yeah.
that it's very cool that Fantasy Flight are the ones that developed this game because I mean we're huge like X-Wing miniatures fans, Star Wars Armada fans, you know, all these like Star Wars Outer Rim fans.
Yeah.
Like so all of these Fantasy Flight games like tabletop games that we love, right? That we've been playing for years now. And you can it's kind of weird in a good way, but like how this game feels not just like a trading card game, but like a tabletop game.
Yeah.
It feels like a tabletop game, like
It
a
does.
miniatures game, right? Just without
Yeah.
miniatures, you're using cards, but I don't know why it just has that feeling of a tabletop game.
Yeah, I can
And-
see that.
And it's I love it because I love tabletop games, but
Yeah.
you love them too, but your nitpick is that like it always takes forever to set up.
It takes
break
2.5
down.
hours to set up one of these games. I don't have the patience
I'm
for
just
that.
saying.
I respect it,
They're still fun. You can't
but it's
deny
not
that.
my
So
thing.
you're okay with poker and beer night, but in that taking
But not
hours to set
Outer
up.
Rim night,
Exactly.
yeah.
Wow,
See what I mean?
You set it up, I'll watch a movie, and then when you're done, I'll come play.
That's fine. You know what? You know I always say let's meet in the middle. And when have we ever done that with us?
You're
Never.
so dramatic. When was the last time you asked to play a game like that?
Well, I don't ask because I know the answer.
Oh my God.
Bro, like Outer Rim is right there. I stare at it every day, all day. And what does it say? Play me. And I gotta go. I'm sorry, but she hates you.
Oh my god, you're so dramatic. We'll play for your birthday.
Okay. No,
Y'all
but
wildin'.
Unlimited is super, super fun.
Yeah.
We are not being paid to say this.
No, we genuinely are obsessed.
Are obsessed. But like, what can you expect when our favorite fucking thing outside of Star Wars is trading cards?
Yeah.
And then a Star Wars trading card game just drops.
We're just the ideal customer.
I think so.
Like in every way.
Hey, you got us. You got us.
We've been influenced.
But yeah, guys, I highly recommend you check it out because honestly, what's been great about seeing this game is seeing how well it's doing.
Yeah.
Is seeing how well it's doing and how well it's being received by like the community.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the one event that we went to was just like there was a really good mix of people that are like trading card game like Magic players that are like, well, it's Star Wars. I either like Star Wars or I don't like Star Wars, but I like trading card games.
Yeah.
Right. But they're coming from the trading card game background, right?
Yeah.
They're coming to it from with that background. But then there was also people there that there was this guy that was like, yeah, I don't play trading card games. I haven't played a trading card game since Star Wars Destiny, which was like almost 10 fucking years ago.
Yeah.
He said, I haven't played since Star Wars Destiny set 1.
Oh wow. Yeah,
so
that was
since
like
the first set.
Yeah, it was like 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
Yeah.
So and he's like, that's the last time I played a trading card game.
Wow.
And he's like, I just love Star Wars and it looks really fun.
Hell yeah.
So there was that, like there was guys like that, and then there was people that were like, well, I fucking love Star Wars, and I've never played. Well, I guess that's the same guy. My brain don't work.
It's okay.
But just what I'm saying is there was a good mix of people.
Yeah.
Right. And I think that this game is really good for both ends of that.
Also different ages.
Oh yeah. There was like a fucking 8-year-old kid kicked
He
both
was like
our ass?
maybe 10. He beat all of us.
Yeah.
He was really good.
I didn't get to play him, but
dude, he beat
I was
Eric
right
on
next to Bella on their game match, and all I could hear him say, and then he like buffs, and then he buffs, and then I turn around, he's a 10-10 going to your base for face. I'm like, what the?
Yeah, no, he was on it. He knew what he was doing.
Another props to Fantasy Flight, because especially for something like set 1, right? You would expect everybody's gonna be running the same 3 types of deck. Dude, no deck was the same.
No,
it was so many twists and turns. It's like, I mean, I thought I had the upper hand because I've been following up for other YouTubers who run with it also, right?
Yeah.
And made already deck techs and stuff like that. So it's like, oh, it's this leader or that leader. I know it's control. Aggro. It's like, okay, that's not what... Okay, right?
No, yeah. If you change just a couple cards, it changes the whole like play style.
Yeah. Even one card, it's weird. It's weird, like the balance of your deck. It was just like one card over, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You take that one card out, and it's a different game.
Yeah.
So no, I love it. I love it. Like you guys did an awesome job. Yes. Thank you. If you are watching, thank you. Thank you. We do love this game.
We are obsessed.
All right, let's move on before we make this only about Star Wars Unlimited.
I just have to go to the bathroom.
Okay. But yeah, so we were just in Seattle.
Mm-hmm.
We were just in Seattle for Emerald City Comic Con. For Emerald City, you go.
Okay.
Mouth isn't working.
We were in Seattle for Emerald City Comic Con. It was my first time in Seattle. Mm-hmm. I think Beva's first time too, right?
Both of you guys' first time.
Ericol had been once when he was like young, like a kid.
Yeah, like fucking.
You were like 10.
13.
Yeah. But it was really, really fun. So I had never been. All I ever hear is coffee's amazing. It always rains.
And what happened while we were there?
The
coffee was amazing, and it rained every fucking day.
Yeah. But it was really, really fun. I've never really been to like the Pacific Northwest. It was a very beautiful city. All of the food was amazing. Everywhere we ate was good. Coffee was amazing. The people there were super nice. Like everyone was
Literally,
super friendly and
everyone
like,
was nice.
Yeah.
Everyone was nice. I want to say, except for like the Uber drivers.
Yeah, some of them would be a little like
That was the only,
drive off with you not even in the car.
Not all of them, but like a couple of them. Like the only people
yeah.
that were rude or like just weird were the Uber drivers. But everyone else that we interacted with, whether it was just a random person or like, you know, someone like a waiter or someone in customer service, like literally everybody was nice.
Yeah.
Everyone was nice.
I wish we could have enjoyed the nature a little bit more because we were really only there one day before and one day after the con to set up and like break down and stuff. So we didn't get to see too much of like the wildlife and like the national parks and all that stuff. We did get to see the city. And my only complaint, and maybe we're just spoiled because we live in San Diego, but my only complaint is that everything opened late and closed early.
Don't blame it on us being spoiled. That I can give you that for fucking the weather, right?
Yeah.
No. Fucking Seattle. Okay, listen to this shit. And if you live in Seattle, you know what I'm talking about. You close your shit at 5 p.m.
Yeah, like restaurants,
like
too.
like
Target.
You know what?
Really?
I'm
restaurants,
being
CVS,
unfair. I think it was just like
pharmacies.
Pike's Place area, like that. But like that
No,
whole
but,
area,
that
whole area,
part of the
like
city.
that whole part of like half of the city, like all of the stores, all the restaurants, the fucking Target, everything closes at 5.
Really? Target?
Dude, it closed.
The Target I think closed at 8.
Okay, I guess.
But
our
that
facts
was the last thing to close.
But anyway, it was the so we get there on let's say Tuesday, right? We get there on Tuesday, and we went to we found dinner. Luckily, because apparently, because half of the stores we saw were closed, and we were like, oh, I guess they're just closed today, because we hadn't realized yet that they close early.
Yeah. But
we get there, we go, and we were able to get like fish and chips, and you know something good like that, and it really was good.
Yeah.
And then we went to the hotel, passed out, and then got ready for the next day. Right. Our second technically second day there. We woke up late because we were dead fucking tired. And we had a late breakfast, and we were like, okay, we have to go set up for the show.
Yeah.
So we go set up for the show, and that took us a few hours, a little longer than we expected, but we were out of there like at 4:30.
Yeah. And
we said, hey, let's go to Pike's Place, because this is like our only day that we're going to get to go kind of see the city and like, eat somewhere good. Yeah. So we go to Pike's Place. We get there like 4:45, 4:50-ish.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow, like this is all super cool.
Oh my God, we get all the stalls,
and it was like
all the artists, and all the restaurants.
And then we get stuck.
Building.
Exactly. So we're like, wow.
Architecture.
We're like, we're starving to death, but like, this is cool.
Yeah.
And so, and then we get stuck at like this knitting store by this really funny and lovely older lady.
Like very quirky.
But she was so funny because she's like, you here for Comic-Con? And we're like, did we give it away? We're like
all your Star Wars merch.
And then she starts going off on this like, yeah, my daughter got married at fucking Burning Man,
which has nothing to do with Comic-Con, right?
And then she's like, she made me go. Well, that's what it had to do with it. Her daughter took her to Emerald City to buy the mom's like mother of the bride dress for their wedding at Burning Man, which is wild. Yeah. And such a crazy, awesome concept.
Yeah.
But like this lady was like, this is an older lady, and she's like, yeah, fucking, I went with my husband to Burning Man to walk our daughter down the aisle and like all
like
this
literal dirt,
like literal mud.
Like yeah.
and she literally gets on like on her this was like her store. So she gets on like her computer by the register, and she gets on her Facebook, and she's showing us pictures
from the wedding.
And we're like, fuck yeah. And it was so funny, but we were like, we're not going to be assholes to this lady and be like, all right, we got to go.
Yeah.
But what was funny is she kept us there for fucking, I don't know,
20 minutes.
And as she's like, oh, it's 5:00. as soon as it was 5 o'clock, oh, it's 5 o'clock. Time to close. All right, bye. Literally like that.
Oh my god, like clockwork.
Like,
yeah.
pretty much kicks us out. She closes, and we start walking around, and we start seeing other restaurants, and we're like, oh, that place looks good. Shunk.
Oh shit.
What the
Lights
fuck?
turn
Like
off.
the metal shade, right?
Oh, yeah. And then we're like, okay. And then that place looks good. Shunk.
Yeah.
And we're like, shut the fuck up. Are they closed? We're like, what time is everyone
Yeah.
closed? Everything closed at 5, and we didn't. That's how we found
Was
out.
it a weekend?
No.
Weekday.
It was a Wednesday.
But this is the
On hump
biggest.
day?
This is the
Literally.
biggest market in Seattle. This is like the place. Like it's a
Yeah.
historic place. It's on like the
a
pier,
fish-
so all
Also
the
like
fish.
Pier 39, San Francisco.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
All the seafood comes in through there. They have
sick.
fresh produce. They have
Yeah.
a bunch of
That's awesome.
like immigrant owned places with really
Yeah,
really good smell. Like all the
really-
food, I wanted to
dude.
eat it all. I was like, oh my god, it was all like old little grandmas, like
yeah.
you know, cooking in the back of the stalls and stuff, and like their grandkids were selling shit. Like
yeah.
That's
like
cool.
really cool.
Really
like
cool.
all the culture and like
Super
all
vibey.
of that.
Yeah. And what's
was really
what's
cool.
so cool is that that's right next to the first Starbucks.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
the first
shit.
Starbucks ever.
Was it like a gigantic line?
Not gigantic, but there
No,
was
it
a line.
wasn't too bad.
Okay.
Bella
Yeah.
described it, I think, really well. It's kind of like a Disneyland attraction now.
It is.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They treat it kind of like that, where it's like the line is kind of roped off outside, and then they have someone at the door letting like, okay, 2
Okay.
people come in,
Okay.
and then they let
Is
them
it,
in.
is it modernized or is it like
No,
the old?
it's untouched.
Is it cool?
It's
That's
really cool.
yeah.
It is really cool.
So
I
it's
think
like
Bella took pictures.
go along this side to look at like the merchandise because they have like exclusive merchandise. You can only
cheap.
get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Super cheap.
The
It was
mugs were like $12. Like
Yeah.
they're been there serious. I was like, if this was LA, that shit would be $49.99.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they were only like $12, and we got coffee. The coffee was really
Yeah,
good.
the coffee was amazing. Like
Yeah.
like they had like their own like a signature roast that's just for their.
Oh,
Pike's
shit.
Place.
So I
roast.
got like I just got a cup of regular coffee.
You guys
of
buy
that.
like a bag to bring
I bought it.
over?
Yeah, we bought a bag of beans.
Beans.
Bro, they smell so good.
Yeah.
I hear
So-
Alejandro knocking already. Someone say beans?
yeah, beans.
So
But,
yeah. So it was really fun. We got to go back the last day before we got on our flight, and we got to see a little bit more with like things open. We didn't get to spend as much time as we wanted there. Like I wanted to see all the artists, and like they had a lot of handmade goods, leather
Yeah, no,
work,
there was-
beadwork, hand carved thing. Like it was really really cool. So
and there's a comic shop in Pike's Place
Yeah.
that is apparently, which if you guys want to fact check, but all their branding was that they're the oldest.
that's what it said.
The oldest comic shop in America, I think.
I don't know if that's facts.
I don't know if that's facts, but they had like tote bags, so that's pretty fucking official. Okay?
Yeah.
How you spell Pikes? Like P-I-K?
P-I-K-E.
Oh, okay.
Pike's Place comic shop. That's not what it's called, but that
But
it
just
should
look
come
it up.
up.
It should come up. Yeah.
But everyone that worked there was super nice. They were like, "Oh, you're here for Comic-Con?" We were like,
Yeah, the owner
Yeah.
talked to it. He's Pike's Place.
"Big bliss."
Pike's Place.
So yeah, they were open late because they're smart. Because
Yeah.
Do you
they
see
knew
how he
that
types?
tourists don't know everything
Do
closes
you
at
see how he
5.
types?
Yeah, it's funny, dude. I love it.
Is Pike's Place comic shop? Yes.
Yes.
The
No,
oldest.
he's doing this.
the
What's it
oldie. The oldies in
Yeah.
America.
Golden Age Collectibles. Yeah, that's it.
Wrist like this?
Grab it. Grab the
It
iPad.
is.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so About Us, Golden Age Collectibles is the oldest comic shop in the world.
That's crazy.
Founded in 1961 and then purchased by current owner Rod Dyke in 1971. They sell new and vintage comics, manga, collectibles, figurines, Funko toys, board games, etc.
That's rad.
And now Star Wars Unlimited.
And now Star Wars Unlimited. But hit the images, see if we can see the inside, because it is actually a really cool shop. It's on like the second level, or the
That second
lower
picture
level.
is what it looks like on the outside.
Yeah,
So
with
they have
all
like
the
little
cutouts.
cardboard cutouts and
Is that
stuff.
the second one?
Oh, that's a-
That's a drawing of it, but it's
Yeah.
pretty accurate, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
It was really cool. They had
Yeah.
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, they
and
do.
like
It was
old
really
and
cool.
new stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, new issues out that week. All that's that's the new issues this week. Wall, which is
Mhm.
tiny on there for some reason.
Just imagine.
Look at that. Look at those pixels.
Wow.
But yeah, no, it was a really, really cool shop. So pretty much we went in there after we couldn't find anything or anywhere to eat. So we were like, fuck it. This is the only thing open. Let's look around.
Yeah. They were cool.
And then, so they were super, super cool. After that, we like kind of walk out and then we get caught in the rain. And then we somehow, well, thanks to Veva, we stumble upon this like speakeasy type restaurant, which was really, really...
It's called Pink Door, I think.
Door.
Yeah.
And my God, when I tell you, at first we were like, I don't know, maybe not the alley.
Yeah, it was in an alleyway.
It was in an alleyway.
We got lost. We were like walking in circles because it kept saying we were there, but we couldn't find it.
Yeah.
But it's because it was on the inside of an alley.
It's literally just a door on a wall.
And it doesn't have a sign that says
it's
Pink Door. Literally.
To be fair, it's a pink door.
It is a pink door.
It is a pink door, and it was called the Pink Door.
But we were also sleep deprived, tired,
hungry, manic. I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit, but it was really, really good. So there's kind of like a dinner and a show kind of vibe. So every night they have
that. Yes, it is, but I don't want people to think that it's like fucking medieval times.
No.
It's the classiest shit. It's such a... Look, it looked like it should have been a $4 sign restaurant.
Yeah.
But it was like a $1 or $2 sign.
Yeah.
And like, not the quality, the prices.
Yeah.
Which I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. Well, we live in one of the most expensive cities in America.
But, well, yeah, like compared to here, you know, like eating somewhere like that would like be so expensive here is what I'm saying. Yeah. But we go there. And it was like, oh my God.
It was like very French inspired, very European. They had like a full stage with a piano, and they would have like different artists each night. We were lucky enough to be there the night there was live jazz. Yeah. Which was really, really cool.
We got super lucky because it started like, 30 minutes after we got there?
Yeah. And we didn't have a reservation. We just walked in off the street. And usually you have to make reservations.
Well, there was people out in the rain that were like, oh, we can't get in.
Yeah.
We like,
but we sent Veva because everyone loves Veva. And we were like, go work your charm, you know?
Yeah.
And we got sat like in 10 minutes. I was like, girl.
Yeah.
But the food was amazing. Service was amazing. Our waiter was like super outgoing and like nice. And the food was so good. The desserts were good. It was like, it hit different because we didn't eat like all day.
Yeah.
But it really was good. So if you're ever in Seattle and you have a chance, I would definitely make a reservation. But check out Pink Door.
Yes, definitely. Be sure to make a reservation just to be safe. But if it's like one or two of you, fuck it. If you're just hearing this and you're somehow in Seattle, just go and try and get it.
Also, I don't think we mentioned, but it's like a steakhouse. So it's like
an Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
It's Italian food.
Yeah.
Like I had lamb chops,
Mm-hmm.
rack of lamb. Sorry, I had rack of lamb. You had the catch of the day, which was like a seared salmon.
It was so good.
Delicious. She had me try it. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Veva had the same thing, I think, but then we got like appetizers and so everything was delicious.
Salads were really good.
I would honestly kill a fucking man for seared salmon.
Dude,
seared salmon on sushi.
It was brought down from Alaska.
It was like super fresh. And like
fresh.
light.
It was so good.
Dude, I was so mad. I got bamboozled at this sushi restaurant.
Really?
It said cooked salmon, and I was like, all right, maybe they put like, maybe it kind of tastes like seared salmon on the sushi. They give me fucking pulled, like shredded salmon.
Like canned salmon?
Cooked canned salmon. I was like, the fuck is this?
What the fuck?
They're like, we didn't say seared. We said cooked. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Microwave.
Yeah.
15 seconds.
But yeah, the food in Seattle was definitely my favorite part. Obviously outside of seeing everyone and like meeting new people and stuff, but like visiting, the food was the best.
All right. But Emerald City Comic Con?
Yeah.
Can we just say one of our favorite fucking shows?
Yeah.
Honestly.
It was really, really
super, super fun. I've never seen a show like with such variety.
Yeah.
You know what it reminded me of was SDCC from when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, because, like, look, I love SDCC. I will never talk shit about San Diego Comic-Con. But unfortunately, there is a lot of the same stuff now.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's a lot of booths that you'll see with very similar shit. And, like, you know, just, you know. Yeah. But, you know, San Diego Comic-Con is still very much curated.
The nostalgia faded.
Yeah. I mean, like, the uniqueness of the booths that you see.
Yeah,
you
like
know?
Emerald City, there was only like one type of thing, like
per booth, like
there was one pop seller.
Yeah.
Not 75. There was one guy that sold pops, and then there was one person that you know sold candles or like whatever it was.
Where there pop-ups where it's just mystery boxes.
Exactly, like that kind of stuff.
There were like 4
at
Emerald City, but none of them were in the main exhibit hall.
No.
They put them all in their own exhibit
section.
In their own section.
That's good.
Which I thought was like, oh, that's
it weird. Feels like they really prioritize artists at the show.
Because that's also I was talking to Yoko, and she was telling, because she's been going to that show I think for years now, and what she was saying was that that it used to be so Emerald City Comic-Con for the longest time was considered like the 3rd biggest show in the world. It was like San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, Emerald City.
Okay.
But they recently got bought by Reed Pop.
Okay.
And not that that's a bad thing, but after that, for some reason, the bigger companies like Marvel and Dark Horse and like all those like companies that you usually see at San Diego, they pulled out for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. But they might come back.
Yeah.
Right? But since
probably just
then,
a contract ended and
I think so.
Whatever.
But it's been a couple years since then. And after that, because there's so many writers, authors, and like artists that live, like comic artists and like all these artists in the industry that live either in Seattle or near Seattle, that the artist alley and the writer's block level of Emerald City Comic-Con is like the biggest draw for the show.
Yeah, and it's literally like one of the biggest halls too.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of shows like Southern California, it's 90% shopping, 10% like artists, like Artist Alley or whatever. But this show had, like you were saying, like a little bit of everything. And like I loved that they had a whole, like half of the hall was people writing independent novels or comic books or whatever. So it was really like very inspiring and like refreshing.
Yeah, very, very.
Yeah.
It's and that's what I mean by like, it reminded me of SDCC from like back in the day where it was like you could go to San Diego, like that's where we got our R2 pachinko machine.
Yeah.
was from an independent like craftsman, and he would sell those custom.
Yeah.
Right. So he had like a bunch there at the show, but he was also like, I can make them custom. Let me know what you want.
And like, where else in the world are you gonna find someone
fucking
like that?
Nowhere.
Yeah.
Nowhere have I ever seen anything like that again.
Yeah.
And that's why when I used to go with my dad, it was like, that's what we always loved to see, was because you don't see that shit anywhere else.
No.
So it's like, if we found something that's like, damn, like, when are you going to see that again?
Yeah.
We were like on it, right?
Yeah.
And like, that's what I still try to do when we go to either San Diego or any con, right? It's like, that's what I like to see, is like the artists, the craftsmen that like do their own fucking thing. Like they're like, no one else does it.
Yeah.
Right. So that's what I really loved about Emerald City, is like that side of it. Right.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of rare now. It is kind of rare.
It is. Yeah.
And not that we've been to every show, but like we go to the biggest one. And we go to a lot of our local shows. So like WonderCon, LA Comic Con. We've been to C2E2. I didn't notice that at C2E2. C2E2 was still kind of like that vibe of like, yeah, there's like, you know, a fourth of like pop sellers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but there's still a really cool variety at C2E2.
Yeah.
New faces, new companies, because now we're traveling, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, Emerald City was really, really fun.
It's also very well organized.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's kind of crazy because I think this was the first year in their new convention center. So they had stuff happening in the new convention center and the old convention center. And there was just so much to do. Like, there were panels, there was a lot of cosplay stuff, like you were saying, shopping, and then seeing artists and like photo ops and stuff. So there was like,
it was also very like I want to say like very fantasy heavy.
Yeah.
Very like D&D heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Which is also our fucking jam. And like everywhere we walked, it was like, oh my God, look at that dice tower. Oh my God, look
like,
at those like
really unique handmade stuff. Like here we'll see dice. That's the extent of the D&D stuff, which is cool, but like it's mass produced.
Yeah.
You know, but they had stuff that was like a lot of leather work of journals and binders for D&D and the trifold
like
dungeon
screen.
master screens and pouches and bags and like just stuff I've never seen.
A lot of handmade stuff and like done well.
And very fairly priced.
Very. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if you ever have a chance to go, definitely check it out. I'm so excited for next year. Hopefully we can extend our trip a little bit so we can like see a little more of the city. And also the nature. I'd love to go to like the parks and stuff, but it was really, really fun.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go for at least 3 extra days prior to the show, so that we can like, you know, go out and eat, enjoy the city
before everything closes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, I'm super excited to go back. I loved Seattle. I loved it the first time I went. I didn't remember it as well. I did remember a lot, but you know, after this trip, like it's a really, really cool city.
It was also extra fun because we shared a hotel room with Veva, and Veva and I were both cosplaying every day. So like we had like this rhythm, this routine of like getting ready and like just, it's way more fun to do a show with a friend.
Should we tell them what fucking happened?
I mean, you already brought it up. So
okay, so I don't think we've told you guys what happened.
I don't think so.
But so pretty much we booked the hotel way ahead, right? We booked the hotel, and from the pictures, it looked great, right? I mean, it was great. It was a really great hotel. But you know, usually when you get there, you can pick either a single bed or 2 beds, right? We get there, and it's Bella, Veva, and I. Yeah. And we get there, and I go to check in, and then as soon as we walk in, the guy is like,
who's checking in?
Like, oh, you checking in? I was like, yep. And he's like, just one room? Or he goes, 2 rooms? And I was like, no, just one. He's like, okay. I'm like, okay. So I start checking. It's like a self check-in thing. Yeah. So I start checking in. I put my ID. It like scans both sides. I'm like, okay. I make 2 keys. I try to make a third one, and then we'll make a third key. I'm like, trying again. and then the guy sees me. He's like, oh, sorry, you can only make 2. And I was like, oh, well, can we make one more for our friend? And he's like, no, because it's only, no, wait. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. So pretty much what happens is I finished checking in, and then I tell him, oh, there wasn't an option to check like what kind of room I would like how many beds, like can I you know, can we request a twin bed, right? And he goes, we don't have any. Bruh. I was like, you're sold out? And he's like, no, there's none in the hotel.
Every single room in the hotel is the same type of room.
All of the rooms are king, like single bed rooms.
No way.
And I was like, oh. I was like, I didn't know that. And he's like, yeah. And he's like, they're all, and I was like, okay, so do you guys have like a rollaway bed? Yeah. He's like, nope. I was like, is there like a couch? He's like, nope. He's like, did you not see the pictures? I was like, I did see the pictures.
And it didn't
look like that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, they're like 150, 160 something square feet rooms. And we were like, oh, fuck. You're like, okay. And he's like, you sure you didn't see the I was like, yes, I saw the pictures. And like in the pictures, the room looks huge.
Yeah.
The room looks huge. And you know, it's just kind of like a typical thing. Like I'm used to just going like when we get there, even if you book a certain room, you can be like, oh, can we switch it for?
And sometimes they'll upgrade you too.
And sometimes
they'll give you a bigger room with like a kitchenette or like whatever, you know, like most hotels do.
I didn't think twice about it, because also in like when I was booking it, it didn't say like it's only single beds.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like a guest minimum. It didn't say like two guest minimum.
So I was like, oh fuck, okay. So I was like, okay, we'll make it work. I was ready to like sleep on the floor if I needed to, right? I was like, I'll order, you know, we'll call for like extra sheets and pillows, right?
We'll Amazon a sleeping bag.
Yeah. So I was like, fucking whatever. We're here. Let's just go upstairs. So we get up there and the room is tiny, bro. Tiny. But the bed is enormous. It's like
it's like all bed.
Huge, like king size bed. Huge bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we're like
cadet dorms small?
It was just narrow.
It was narrow and long.
Yeah. So that was the ish. So
but it was like what, a 10 by 20
room?
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. It was about like a 10 by 20.
So we're like, well,
I guess we're all gonna be besties this weekend. Nobody fart.
Yeah. So
no Dutch ovens here.
So we pretty much just like sardined the fucking thing. And just slept. It was like me, Bella, Veva.
Yeah.
And so we were like, well, this is fucking con life.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Now we know, and they're like,
at least you guys weren't cold.
Yeah. No,
but they were like, the next day they were looking at us funny, and I was like, we're not a throuple, like we're just friends who didn't look well enough, I guess, at the listing.
I guess, yeah, because then he's like, yeah, like all of our locations worldwide are like this, and I was like, well, I've never fucking stayed with you, so
yeah, I've never stayed at a hotel that like is like that's set up like that, like yeah. But we made it work. We were very organized. Like everything had a place.
Yeah.
And we were comfortable. It was just like, I was just like, I'm glad we're best friends with Veva, because like if we didn't really know her, like it wouldn't have worked.
No,
you know,
it would have been so fucking.
Would have
weird.
been like weird, or someone would have had to pay like triple the price to get another room that night.
So we're like, well.
But yeah, we made the most of it. We cosplayed every day. We were doing photo shoots every day, running the booth, hanging out with friends, meeting new people. We got to meet a lot of patrons, which was really cool.
That was really cool.
So yeah, thank you to everyone that came by the booth or said
you.
hi to us running around. It was such a fun show, and I'm so excited for the next one.
Yeah. No, I absolutely loved Emerald City. Seattle was awesome, and like Bella said, it was awesome meeting you all. There was like. It's always cool meeting meeting people that have been following us for like years.
Yeah.
That we have never met because just we, distance, right?
Yeah.
And finally, like having that that meeting and conversation, because everyone has a different conversation that they come with and a different story, and right. So it's always fun. It's always fun and. It means a lot. So, I mean, our next show is WonderCon in Anaheim. If you guys are going to be going, we freaking love WonderCon. So, I highly recommend it. It's a way more tame show.
Yeah.
It's way more mellow, but it's so fun.
Yeah.
It's such a fun show. And, come say hi. Come say hi. Enjoy the con. There's always fun stuff to do there. There's always a bunch of fun people there. And we'll be there. So
Yeah.
come say hi. WonderCon is what? March 29th to the 31st?
Yeah, and we're sharing a big booth with BB again.
That's right.
So every year we do a collab booth with
Yeah.
BB Create, which is a lot of fun. So we'll party rock all weekend.
All right, guys. I mean, you guys always know we have so much to talk about, and we're always left with so much to talk about, but we only have so much time.
Yeah.
But we missed you guys.
Yeah.
This podcast means a lot to us, and you guys mean a lot to us. So we hate missing even a week.
Yeah.
But things got crazy.
Yeah.
Things got really, really crazy and hectic, and all in good ways.
Yeah.
All in good
Yeah.
ways. I mean, we just got back from Emerald City. StarGrl is born.
Yeah.
And you know, we've been obsessed with Unlimited, and we're still recovering, and now we're gearing up for WonderCon and issue number 2 of StarGrl. So let's fucking do it again. But yeah, guys, we love you, and we will see you next week.
Oh my God.
Bye.
Bye.